Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Let's have a look at a very interesting story, a story that is going to form the basis of our discussion right now. No, thanks. Retired official says of Job. A retired high-ranking civil servant who served in the previous administration has turned down a request to coach his successor. Our mole tells us that the man is said to be concerned that the opportunity could blot his distinguished career. The incumbent is said to have annoyed his appointing authority with a series of mistakes, some of which have embarrassed the office. It's back to the drawing board for the appointing authority. Meanwhile, our source tells us to reserve space next Sunday for an update on the unfolding saga. Yes, those are some gossips within the corridors of power. And these are informant information. And they're exposing what is going on in William Ruto's government. This senior civil servant who served in Uhuru Kenyatta's regime is most definitely Joseph Kinyua. So Joseph Kinyua has rejected William Ruto's job offer to coach the successor. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to know the games being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let me start by saying this. The current head of public service in Ruto's government is Felix Koskei. In 2013, Koskei was appointed in William Uhuru's government as agriculture minister. And then he was shown the door because of corruption. And at that time, the Star reported the story this way. Koskei was among 175 Kenyans, among them senior government officials, is accused of sugar importation, land renting for potato planting, and intimidating departmental heads of parastatals under his ministry to give him bribes. Those were some of the allegations Felix Koskei was accused of in Uhuru Kenyatta's first term. So he had to be shown the door. And it's interesting that William Ruto saw that kind of a person fit to head public service. And public service, the head of public service, is a very senior government official, a government official who basically coordinates all government ministries. He gets orders directly from the president. So you can see the kind of influence the office holder of that office wields. A very powerful individual. So news behind the scenes has it that William Ruto is not happy or satisfied with this work as the head of public service. So they have invited or they are calling upon his predecessor, Joseph Kinyua, to coach him on how to do the job. And Joseph Kinyua seems not to be interested, and he has told the president, no, thank you. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? If you look at that story very objectively, even before we dig deep into the nitty-gritties, the mere fact that Felix Koskei in Uhuru Kenyatta William Ruto's first term was charged and even accused of corruption That alone means this is a person who was not qualified for that high ranking position in that government. When he was the agriculture minister, he was being accused of intimidating departmental heads for bribes. Right now, he has been elevated. He's now coordinating all ministries, not even departments, but all ministries. You can see the kind of a damage this kind of an individual can cause in the ministries. So from where I sit, this is a man who from the start was not fit, not qualified to be given that position. William Ruto gave him that position knowing fully well he was accused of corruption. And now that he cannot perform, somebody is being hired to coach him. Why can't William Ruto just sack this person and find a suitable replacement who is up to the task? Why is he being coached? Why is taxpayers' money being wasted to coach somebody not fit, somebody who cannot deliver? You are seeing clearly that Ruto and his team have got their priorities completely upside down, very clueless on governance. And that can only but worsen things for William Ruto. Instead of the government delivering, we are seeing a government that is wasting taxpayers' money on useless errands. And now back to that story, you are seeing clearly that Kenya has rejected that job. And by Kenya rejecting that job, I'm taking that to mean already Kenya has seen that maybe giving advice to that kind of a person contained or soiled his reputation, a reputation he has built over these so many years he has been serving in government. So Kenya is just trying to excuse himself because already has seen or he knows that Ruto's government is going to mess up big time. So Kenya does not want to soil his reputation. That alone also goes on to confirm that things are not very right in Ruto's government. If things were really moving on smoothly, I don't think somebody like Kenya could have rejected that kind of an offer. Because some weeks ago we were told from the same source that he was offered some handsome payment if he accepted that job. But the mere fact that he's rejecting that job, that confirms that things are going south in William Ruto's government. And above all, that confirms that Ruto and his team were not ready, not prepared to rule or to form government. The individuals Ruto appointed in his government are people who are not up to the task. And I've always given example of Aisha Jumwa. Yes. And some individuals who are also accused of corruption. These are clearly people who will not perform. And I'm seeing maybe another reason as to why William Ruto chose these people. William Ruto wanted people who he could control, people who are actually half-baked, people who will be giving instructions. Do this, do this, do that. That's most likely why William Ruto chose these people who are clearly not qualified. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who want to support us or to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.